The building that we're sitting in was originally built as the 1910 post office for Santa Rosa. The reason it was built in 1910 was it was on the heels of the 1906 earthquake, and Santa Rosa was kind of rising up out of the ashes. The town was just completely devastated by the 1906 earthquake, and the area experienced another large earthquake in 1969, which kicked off a whole nother wave of kind of urban redevelopment, and in part eventually led to the construction of Santa Rosa Plaza, the mall, and a lot of buildings were being knocked down to make way for the mall, and this building was one of those buildings that was actually slated for demolition but ended up being saved. And there's a lot of great stories about the moving of the building. That was quite a feat to move a building like this. It wasn't obviously designed to be moved, and they estimated that it would take about 8 days for the building to move about 2 blocks. It was about 750 feet from 5th and A Street to where we are here on 7th Street. And they estimated about 8 days to do it, and it ended up taking 2.5 months, or 79 days. They remodeled it and renovated it, and it became the museum, and we opened in 1985. So it's kind of the building's story. I might say it's our greatest, largest artifact. It seems a common question. People come in and ask, "Oh, is the building haunted?" So apparently there's something about the building that attracts us. But I have to say, I've been here for a while, and I even stay here. Been here at night all alone, and I try to look around, and I haven't seen anything. So I'm still waiting for my visitation from the spirit. So
my office is upstairs in the corner, and I'm the only office that really has a special little panel into the attic. And I have on numerous occasions gone up into the attic to seal it and shut it off, but it's magically always wants to be open. And people come in and they look up and, "Oh, there's a door. Is that a door?" "No, it's not a door. What is it?" To the attic. It doesn't bother me. It might bother some people I know. I have an 11-year-old daughter who doesn't like it, and she always comments on it and looks up there, and "You need to shut that." It bothers me, but I haven't been disturbed by anything yet.
One in particular that stuck with me was about a volunteer who used to was working down here. We're in the basement, working with the collection or something, and came running upstairs and went over to him and basically said, "Well, I've seen ghosts before, but that one really freaked me out." And she didn't want to work down in the basement alone anymore. In 1950, the postmaster who served here in Santa Rosa actually committed suicide in the building, but so who knows? The Ruth Asawa exhibition that's currently in the main gallery is the private collection of Ruth's youngest son, and it was pretty exciting for us to get this exhibition.
Ruth Asawa is a really important artist nationally, but also regionally, and we are really honored to have her show here. We're really lucky to connect with her family, primarily her son and daughter, to show some of the family works that they have in their homes that aren't often on exhibit.
Ruth Asawa's kind of signature work are these the wire sculptures. They're kind of woven, almost woven shapes out of metal wire. And actually we titled this exhibit Following Nature, Ruth Asawa in Sonoma County. And kind of a lot of her forms were inspired by nature. If you can be really dedicated to something and just keep going at it, you can create something great. And so I think that's an important thing to take from her work and the exhibition upstairs, yeah.
I like to consider the museum the crown jewel of the Santa Rosa Arts District and the primary cultural institution of the county. We're the largest museum north of San Francisco up into Oregon, so we really have an important role to play. Right now we are a museum that focuses on history and art and culture and contemporary art pieces, and we want to maintain that diverse focus as a voice of the community.